Hello, we're Operational Management Group 1 and we're doing the MBS canteen for our Operational Management assignment. It's now 12:40 on the 5th of February 2008 and we're going to walk you through a typical experience at the canteen. So the first thing you'll notice is that the canteen is split into two halves. On the left hand side is a self-service canteen and on the right hand side is a more formal sit-down restaurant. We're going to focus on the self-service canteen. The next thing you'll notice is that here is the first bottleneck. There's usually a queue to order at the hot food cell. The rate determining in step is the speed that the waitresses at the cell serve out the food. As you'll see in a minute, there's only two waitresses today, and so there's a bit of a queue. The next thing is that you pick up the cutlery and the napkin and the tray yourself, and that these are positioned as you wait in the queue. So the canteen is doing it to save time and to speed things up, that you pick up the tray. Interestingly, if you look to the right behind me, you can see quite a lot of unused capacity in the restaurant. The tables are not very full. The serving counter at the restaurant is fairly underutilized. So while the canteen is fairly busy, the restaurant is much less busy. Now here's one of the first problems that we talk about in our recommendation. Only now, when one is at the front of the queue, can you see the menu, which is behind the hot food cell. So you can only really begin to think about what you want to eat as you get to the front of the queue, because that's the first time you can see the menu. Okay, now I order. You can see that to save time, there's only a small variety of dishes, about 5 or 6, and the rate that the waitresses serve up the food is the rate determining in step for how quickly people flow through this hot food cell. So the number of waitresses serving here has a big effect on the length of the queue. You can see that the meals are being made up, and then the next thing that I'm going to go and do is go and get a glass of water, and you can see here that the flows are crossing, so I have to step behind some people who are at the sandwich cell, and that can be another problem in the system as the flow from the different cells overlap. So I serve myself on the water and then go to the dessert and cold drink cell. Again, only limited amount of variety. All of the food has been made up. There's some ready-made salads and ready-made fruit salads already made up, where one just has to pick it up. Here is the second major bottleneck, the queue to pay. Again, you can see that there's two tills. It's possible to have two tills, but today there's only one person serving, and so there's a bit of a queue to pay. Hello, Satish. So one pays, and then again one has to walk back against the flow to use salt or pepper. So this is another problem in the canteen. There's a few areas where there's almost a spatial bottleneck, where the flow is quite confused. It's not very smooth. That's another area. And now we go and sit down. You can see the canteen is fairly busy, and again there's not much spatial capacity, so it's a bit of a squeeze to get by some of these tables. It's a lot worse when people are sitting in them. And this is coming to the end of our experience, and overall it's taken about 4 minutes 50 seconds cycle time to go right from the start to the end. Thank you.